Okay. Okay. Today my battery is low. I don't know, but it's on my phone. So let me just drag this on the wall, but it's not unnegotiable. So today's date is the to the first, to the third, to the first of January, 2026. This video is continuing to OBS is half step. My half step, continuing the OBS stuff. So let me just do this properly. See, obviously I've changed my floor. Basically, the shoes are here. Basically, got the shoes here. So I'm just gonna be my chair. So you got the shoes here. Let me just get 1 second. So you got shoes on the floor. I'm sorry. So you got the shoes. Maybe we should put this in. Just put my others in the bed. So you can see anyone. So you got this here on the floor. So you can see the shoes on the floor. Oh, it's better this way actually. For now. So basically this other side of the room. What the walls. You know, going to get from with my feet, it's still on the floor. The more this kid was here still. But literally, so my shoes were here now. We had the cloth, but the cloth was there. So the half step always continued. So this is still on the half step. So the half step is literally here. So we've got shoes here, and we've got shoes here. So we've got shoes here. But I'm not moving the shoes. I'm just showing you before we get started how to do it. Oh, but basically, I can't go in the bathroom further. Like, my lot of people get. Sorry about this, actually. So basically, what I need you to see is my feet. My feet is what you need to see. So, I was there, it's like, I just moved this for a better angle, but it's the shoes here on the side, here, too. But it's not important to the shoes. But this is perfect. So you got the house, so I am here, outside the zone of fighting. Literally just outside the zone. But literally, if I enter the zone, I'm supposed to stop. I'm going to go on here, I need to step here. Or, I'm going to back up. I can pivot backwards. So I just pivot backward. And backwards, it's just a little half step. So everything is a half. And how you want to use your half now? How? Just put this back a bit more. Because I want you to see my shoes. Okay, my shoes not visible anymore. So just do a little more. The bit is more. This is the edge between this is the edge now. So should be fine. So as you can see, this is a foot. Probably this is what this is a foot. But foot is basically not the feet. So feet, you get a footing. So I'm going to write the footing. So I'm out of zone of danger, and it's basically allows two more participants to use it. I think to use it effectively, instead of going to zone, I can go here. It's actually side half step. I can come back here. Now you can't see me, but there's something here on this right here. The shoes here too. But the shoes, so I can be evading you in half. So I'm taking full side steps now. This is most intuition. But with side steps, you get this short step is like a way to do the half steps properly. So if you can imagine shoes are lines on the floor, and these lines indicate the kind of pivot I take. So I rotate the shoes, then the shoes give me a model of the system that I have to enter safely. So the shoes are rotating in 90 degrees. You see? So get the shoes here. You get shoes. So see the shoes here? They are rotating in 90 degrees. You see? So the go how much is it? So I'll put this here for now. So now the shoes this is on the table. So you can see me fully now. So now the shoes are here now. So see the shoes? They're here. You can see basically the shoes are here. Now I can put it here and say I go back here. But the shoes are basically this is not forward, this is not a new direction. But there's no forward. I mean, there's no, so there's a forward, yeah, and that forward is my enemy. So that's why the shoe is set up this way. Because there's no explicit setup. Because this shoe here, so basically you have two half steps. Two half steps, one in and one out. So you get one half step in, so there's two shoes that have a foot in, which is the 1 foot in. So the foot, I'm moving in fully because it's two halves. Two halves. Two halves. So the foot in goes two halves. For example, I am going this way now. So this is one half of the shoe here. So I'm facing here. So this is the green shoes and the blue shoes. Oh, blue shoes, you can't see them properly, guys. This was done properly. That's my point. So you see the green shoes. So you see green shoes. The green shoes are basically flipped one and one point up. The front of the shoes pointing one way and the back of the shoes pointing another way. This is the best way to do it. The shoes, the space, you know where you're walking, where you're meant to be. But I am facing these shoes here. These shoes here. So these shoes are pointing forward. So the blue shoes or the blue sandals or the blue flip flops are pointing one way. And the green shoes are pointing the other way, but they are all just basically the old flip flops. So the green flips are pointing northeast, south are pointing west, are facing west. No, northeast, south are facing south. And there are two of them, and there is another pair of blue shoes facing you guys, which is facing west. So this is basically so you have 4 sets of shoes. You can do about 2 pairs of shoes to do it properly. You have 2 pairs of shoes, but I'm just giving you example using these shoes you want, to do it. I can't find other ones to do it. But this is what you're gonna do. You're gonna stand that that's how it works. So now I now have 2 footings. 1 foot in and 1 foot out. So I put my foot in. I put 1 foot in. Now this 1 foot is half, it's my 4 foot. But I have to come in half. This is 1 half. So 1 half step already. But I'm not gonna be silent. I can not really in. So now I'm in. Now I'm trying to go in. What do? I go in. I go 1 foot in and 1 foot in. This is 1 foot half step. 1 foot half step can take me in and take me out of the danger zone. So this is an auxiliary step. So this is 1 foot half. I can turn around, pivot, let's do like this. Even though the pivot, see if you just put your foot facing the foot. I can just walk it off. Walk forward. But that's not the goal in most instances. So the goal of this is you just walk in this area. But that's more of safety. But this is the second just walk backwards, take a step backwards. It's just if I pivot my left foot 90 degrees, I'm now in a position of standing strong, but also neutral strong. Basically, if you think of the neutral strong position as we agree that we're okay, you won't put your foot sideways. It's not putting my foot sideways, something I don't be neutral, but I don't agree with you. I agree to disagree. I disagree to agree. You know what I'm saying? It's a fight position. Basically, the footing of me, again, rotating my legs forward, both forwards, is a neutral agree, but I'm still standing strong. This is not how big I am. I'm still standing strong. But if I put my foot outside, 1 foot outside, facing the other way, like west and south, this 1 foot is basically the leading foot to safety or to attack it, depending on the number of attacks I've kept. But this leading foot is facing south. This foot can be facing, and you have to, so if I'm standing this way now, so this way, I can switch here and then put this foot here. So it just takes 2. 1, 2. 1, 2. 2 footings, 2 foot, 2 rotations, 2 rotation of footing, 2 footing to rotate an axis of south to north and north to south, which I've demonstrated effectively, I hope. So again, that is, and you should be seeing this like, so that is, so this one here, here. So now I'm facing this way. This way is north, east. This place is north, north. So basically this side is north, this side is east, this side is south, and this side is west. So I'm facing west right now. So that's north, east, south, west. So I can pivot with it, but the goal of this is to turn my leg to face the enemy, to face the enemy away where we don't agree. So I can get a leverage around them. So now I can now take another step forward, 2 full half steps. 2 full. This is the maximum I will take, depending on one enemy, to start with. This is the most safest one. That's what we're gonna do. Basically, I now take one full half step, one full half step, Basically, the half step is very important. So let's do that again. So because my leg facing this way, facing south, I'm holding half and I go far, pull one foot in, I pull one foot in, and then have a little half step here, and then I rotate, and then go back to where I was, and then I now rotate like this. See, I'm not still facing south. Now I'm coming to you. Now I put one foot in, and I put one foot in again. So I'm taking two half steps in. You see, you're going to need a maximum of four units of a regular 2-step. So it's 2 half steps. So it's 2 steps and 2 half steps. So if you take 2 big steps, that's equal to 2 or 4 or half of 2 half steps. Not you want to travel the farthest distance possible to achieve objective. And that objective is basically the 2 half steps. So that's the difference. So this half step is non-negotiable for me. So it's really the most safest one in and out to do. So this is conversion 1, 1, 2. And the enemy should be down by here. He's scared of you. Down on the floor, down the floor. You're just invading, you're doing this space. But you can go back 1 and still, 1, 2, 1, 2, and pivot, but you have to combine the pivot. So I don't take 2 big steps like this. I take one full step, and then another three half, one and a half steps forward. So this goes to 3 units. But I'm now looking for more information. Now I can go sideways. Because that's basically 3 steps, three, 1.5 steps. So I take one step, 1/2 of 1.5 plus 1/2 plus 1/2, which are 3 steps. But I take those 3 steps as 1/2 step, which is 1 step plus a half. So I take 1 step and a half to come here. But this 1/2 step, I don't go forward anymore. I treat this space as enemy territory. Because 1.5 step is so dangerous. But if I now turn, pivot, I'm now using my pivot, my other axis to do that. So you have to combine the two and observe your verb dynamically. So I use this. So I use 1/2 step, 1, 2, and then I have the regular steps, the regular side steps. So this is what I can use to observe the enemy. Because it was there for you. That's what started, as a half, taking half a step. Because you don't cross the territory, until you need to act. It'll start bothering you. So you get a half step, and you didn't go forward again, but you can go sideways. You can pivot all you want. Just don't make noise. Just don't give them something to worry about too. Instead they know you don't have to worry about intuitively, but give them something to worry about. But we're concerned about you observing them, and that's there for. If you take care of yourself, if you already know you're accident. So it's basically it's typical, for you. So the last one I'll show you is the the system must be here. So you get here. So you can go put it here. You can put it here. You can go sideways. You can go half step forward. But the half step forward, so you can practice the side step. So the side stepping is very important. But I prefer the pivoting. The pivoting allows you to move the side step, because wherever the side is, it's just an axis. You think about axis as north, east, south, as a polar axis, like for 20 degrees or like a region, whatever you're using. So you get one side, you do the final one, so this is how you do half step. So 1, so this is my combination of the half step. Here, 1, 2, in, 2, see, and then the pivot, 1, 2. I'm here again. See, I'm now here. I've moved 2 full steps. So what I'm saying to you, the 2 full steps I've moved is 1, 2 full walking steps forward. But this is sideways. So now I'm doing 1, 2, and I'm back in the center. I can go 1, 2. I prefer to face the enemy and use this kind of crop step, but it's still important. I call it crop step, but it's still a side step. It's a full side step. So the crop step is just a side step on the crop. You gotta bend your knees, guys. It's just not to bend your knees. If you're walking away, you could have been creepy, doing this. Because you want him to creep out and scared of you, anyway. So it does work as a crab, just doing a crab. But what's I love the crab step, and the crab step is very important to do. So that's the crab step you're gonna do, guys. So see, I'm walking silence, I have no problem. I'm gonna wait for you guys. Even if you make any point of reference, that is the goal. The reference is the enemy. Where's the enemy at? And then you can hit them with a jab, which is very orthodox. So you got to jump to. So the goal of this is basically use access model to do it. Don't think about if you can only do 25 degrees of movement, you have to do all that. You have to try to do it. You can do it maximum. If that's your maximum, do the maximum. You can do it, but don't think linear. Think in polar axis, polar coordinate system. Okay. Thank you, guys. Next video will be on the cat strike and hopefully because I tried to and hopefully the kick. What's the kick called? The snappy kick. Thank you guys for watching. Thank you guys for watching the size half step, because basically the sizes of halves. Thank you.